There are three main fingerings for the diminished 7th chord. Let's cover these fingerings. First finger, so let's play a E diminished 7th chord. First finger on the 2nd fret of a D string, that is an E note. Ring finger on B flat, which is on the 3rd fret of the G string. Middle finger on D flat or C sharp, which is on the 2nd fret of the B string, and then pinky on the G on the 3rd fret of the high E string. That's the E diminished 7th chord. Could hit the E string underneath it, of course, right? So the chord consists of all minor thirds. E to G is a minor third. E, G, E, G, E, G, G, B flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat. 3 fret distances. So the whole chord consists of all 3 fret distances. Because of that, since a 3 fret distance is 1/4 of our 12-note music system, that means that it cuts our music system into 4 equal parts, which is why the chord repeats itself every 3 frets. All of these are E diminished 7 chords. So this is the fingering on the top 4 strings. The next fingering, let me show you on E again. So now with my middle finger on the E note on the 7th fret of the A string, my 3rd finger, ring finger, plays the B flat on the 8th fret of the D string. My index plays the D flat on the 6th fret of the G string, and my pinky plays the G note on the 8th fret, the 8th fret of the B string. There you go, so I'm only hitting the middle 4 strings. Same principle here, the chord repeats itself every 3 frets. And then one more fingering. So let's play from the E note again. I play the E on the low E string on the 12th fret with my middle finger. Then I bar my index on the G, the D, and the D, the G, and the B string only. Right, so I keep my first finger there, so I have that, and then I put my ring finger, my 3rd finger, on the 12th fret on the G string. So the notes then are E, I skip the A on the low E string, I skip the A string, then D flat, which is under my bar of my index, G, which is under my 3rd finger, and B flat, which is on the 11th fret under my bar of my 1st finger. So you're skipping the A string for that one, so it's like... so on. So these are the 3 fingerings for a diminished 7th chord, which again repeats itself every 3 frets because all the notes in the chord are symmetrical, equal distance. Symmetrical means it cuts the octave into 4 perfectly equal parts.